Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Steve. Um, Today I'm gonna do a presentation about the Purple Hotel. So first of all, I'm gonna give you a short summary about what am I going to say in this video. So in this video, we'll concentrate on a recommending for the case of Purple Resort, which is having a chance to change the occupancy for the better business results by playing the role of a room manager to calculate, review, and analyze the costs, the break-even point, an average daily rate, a revenue per available room per day, and the revenue per available room index, and the dollar difference between the dollar difference together with the percentage of difference in her total revenue. But first of all, I'm going to talk about the difference between fixed costs and variable costs because these two terms going to be used a lot during the video. So fixed costs. So fixed costs remain the same regardless of production output. Fixed costs may include lease and rental payment, insurance and interest payment. So fixed costs can be simply understand not to change during a period of time. And variable costs vary based on the amount of output produced. Variable costs may include labor, commission, and raw materials. Now we're moving to cost analysis. So in the case study, the short-term fixed costs are likely the full-time staff salary, the weekly bank charge, and the phone and internet charge, while other costs including casual staff wages, electricity charge, water charge, gas laundry charge, and room cleaning charge usually are variable. Specifically, the full-time employees are permanent staff and their salary is paid on fixed monthly basis, while the casual staff are temporary and then get paid on depend on how many hours they work. It explains why the full-time staff salary is considered as fixed cost and the casual staff wages considered as variable cost. In this case study, we would apply the more rigid short-run cost structure, which means to avoid variable costs and prefer fixed costs. The reason is that avoidance of varialization is actually the solution when it is the case study downside risk. Downside risk is a situation where the highly unfavorable demand realization are likely to increase while favorable demand realization are likely to maintain stable. And the next one is ratio analysis. So this is what I have calculated. So in the term normal occupancy, Purple Resort has to rent out at least 119 rooms per night, equivalent to generate $15,478 in revenue to cover its fixed and variable costs. If we wish to earn a profit, the sales should be boosted. The break-even point is higher if the offer is taken, as the hotel has to make the sales of 157 rooms nightly or earn $17,238 to avoid a loss. The ADR ratio measures the average price of a room per night for the period from 28th of December to the 3rd of January. The average realized room rentals per night at 92%. Occupancy is $129.99. While that number is at the rate of 80% is only $113. Accordingly, The revenue per available room generated by Denny's offers is $90.19, um, lower than the value in the normal situation. The result implies that Jenny should consider to reduce the average rate to $91.19 and $119.59 when and this is my revenue analysis. So the period of analyzing is from 28th of December to the 2nd of January, which is 5 days period. As a result of these calculation, by taking Denny's offer, the hotel will generate the revenue of 54,000 $995, considering the percentage difference between the two situations. From the point of taking Denny's offer to open as usual, that will be an increase of 35.9%. However, from the point of open as usual to taking Denny's offer, that is a decrease of 26.4% in revenue. Additionally, if compare both possibilities with the full capacity potential of the hotel, which is 100% of occupancy, taking Denny's offer will only generate 67.7% of full potential, while open as usual will make up to 92%. And here is my recommendation. So from the calculation for break-even point, the results suggest that if the hotel management chooses to open with normal occupancy, the hotel should fill in at least 94 rooms at the price charge of $129.99 per room to break even. On the other hand, taking into account the proposal of Danny, by accepting the block out of 100 rooms will with a price charge of $109.99 for each room, the expected total revenue for the period of 28 December to the 2nd of January would be. So if we do a calculation of 100 times 5 times $109.99, it would be $54,000.995. Well down below to total revenue for 92% occupancy with a difference of the calculation will be $74,744 minus to $54,995 is $19,749. Nonetheless, the break-even point for the price charge of $109.99 per room would be at least 122 rooms or $13,000 $365.13 per night and $66,825.65 in total revenue. At the price charge of $109.99, if the hotel management accepts the proposal, they will have been under the break-even point by 22 rooms, and the bare total loss would be $12,000, $12,098.09. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.